But, you know, just to acclimate ourselves to who really is participating in this Dota 2 tournament, why don't we watch this recap video?
Welcome to the Asia Pacific Predator League 2021 Grand Final, with a total prize pool of $400,000 US as teams from across the Asia Pacific battle it out. The defending champions, TNC Predator, countless times representing the Philippines in the main stage of Dota, known as the International. In their prime, defeating even the future back-to-back champions, OG, in what has been the greatest underdog story in mainstream Dota history. Will the Phoenix rise yet again from the ashes? Or will this legendary creature carry TNC to the ground?
They can play really fast. Just wait up until the point that Ayo finally hits his timing and then just finish the game.
Oh, and we actually have seen Armel with the Leshrac before, so that could be also.
I mean, we've seen him on the Medusa,
on the Medusa as well. So that's also
at this point we're still not really sure.
Yeah, we're still not sure. But then again, thought
I'm doing good. I'm excited. I think Southeast Asia is always the hypest region, and it's been a long time since I've been able to like kind of regularly cast C. So I'm excited to be here, man. It's fortunately like
this game at least is to try and just beat down this Mars in the lane. But already Tim's is getting in a position to get a couple stacks working for him as well to just boost up that Medusa a little bit later on into the game.
You know, I didn't actually look this up, but there is a tie between these two players on GXR. Both Pelosin and 343, didn't they both play for Complexity? I don't know if they played for Complexity at the same time, but...
Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those regions, as we see Armel just barely juke his way away from that kill. It feels like it was one of those teams that was willing... Ooh, Chase, Chance, and First Blood. All right. Making it work, and Folk, unfortunately, gonna miss the spear on.
Its timings are kind of this slow exponential buildup, and that actually usually puts pressure on the enemy team to like kind of close things out very quickly, make sure this IO doesn't hit to level 20, which is a crucial level. But here it's against the Medusa, so I'm not quite so sure how that late game matchup is going to feel. I have to imagine not great for the IO. Seeing the tankiness of the Medusa should be able to shrug that off, but it looks like Mizu, oh never mind. He's fully protected by that Abaddon.
Yeah, try and go for some type of a play as he gets level 6 now, and he thought about it, but thinks better of it. Oh, maybe not. No, he's just going for the rune secure, but it's down bottom.
It's so unfortunate. Oh, Gabby's in serious trouble. Looks like he's going to be dying here. Oh, got him. He's had a hard time getting Mystic Snakes in to actually hit the heroes. I've seen him bounce it off Treants, and then if it doesn't bounce to the hero, he's getting no mana back, and so he just left himself totally vulnerable, and now Boomy's also going to be paying the price.
Just like that, they keep on going, and another one falls as mid lane. They're going to try and run down Alacrity here, jumps back the other direction, gets some extra damage there onto Armel.
But I feel it is in this current patch. It wasn't like one of those S-tier kind of pickups at the major, but I feel like in some ways it was a little bit underrated. Now they're going to be able to find Gabby here. Gabby's having a rough one. I feel like he's just kind of farming the wrong areas.
Yeah. Oh, Arena down, trying to save him. Gabby walking away, but not quite going to get out of there in time. And Tim's now obviously doesn't have his level 6 yet, but still going to be able to do a lot of damage on that Phoenix. Paul can't quite get the kill there. And in fact, he's going to have to run away from Paulus and Alacrity as well. Yeah, it's a weird situation.
At some point, he's not quite big enough to farm Ancients readily, but he can still play a little bit around that bottom lane or hard camp. The last thing I think is you want to be playing around your tier 1 safe lane tower as a Medusa at this point. And Bocarino, he's going to be showing exactly why. GXR are doing a really good job of pressuring the enemy safe lane tower because they've got this GXR 1 tower up and have like a huge advantage, right? Because this stems with a Furion global teleport ability, so he can join in fights like they're doing in mid.
And actually going to try and make the kill happen. Be able to keep that creep wave off of there, but there's just so much pressure on this mid tower. Now they're going in on the Medusa, does not have ulti available. Roll forward, looking for more, but with the snake coming back in and the silence afterwards, Galaxy Racer, have they gone a bit too far? Are they just going to be able to kick him out afterwards? Tim's trying to do the damage. Look at the right clicks coming out afterwards. CNC had something to say.
Oh, GXR getting a little bit
TNC.
and they didn't even have Supernova, which is coming up right now.
Yeah, that's really scary to think about. You're definitely going to need, I mean, and you can see GXR still trying to sort of push this tempo and try and take down this mid-tier 1 tower. Granted, no arena, and they can see Balk up on the hot top lane, so maybe they feel more confident with this, but you know, a rotation coming in from Armel. If they dive in a bit too deep, there's the jump onto Gabby. Yet again, mass TPs coming into position as KYXY still trying to right click down this Medusa. Can they kill him off in time? The Supernova is down, and again, I think Galaxy Racers have gone too deep. They lose 3, and Boomy's not even gonna die. Hook shot in for more, finding the pushback now onto Paulison. Absolute beauty coming from TNC.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I imagine they're going to be in the driver's seat for quite some time, considering Armel and how tanky he is right now. He's got a Yule Scepter, and they should easily get this kill on KYXY.
Oh,
Yules
using trees to his advantage, but
there we go.
Eventually they'll be able to chase him down. So they do get that kill on the Nature's Prophet. And
He's got Roots of Travel. He's decently tanky, but you know, it's not like GXR really have a ton of disables to catch him.
No, they're sort of limited in that. And the 2 heroes that mainly do have it are now smoked up and looking for a catch onto him. This would be big if they could get it, but the Yule Scepter already lifting up, roll forward, trying to find that Lesh, and they will kill Armel. No save there. Boomy jumps back forward onto the other side. 3-person Cogs pushback. With all this heals, it's not quite going to be enough as they will lose the clockwork, but moving in, big bad Gabby with the right clicks, beat down KYXY. 1 more to go if they can get him, and they will be able to eat her way through those trees. Chase down coming with the Yule Scepter. They've lost the Io. They've lost the Nature's Prophet. They are moving in again with the Void Spirits. A good amount of damage, actually. And maybe they can kill off Balk there. The silence comes out onto Tim. So crucial. But Medusa is, I think, a little bit too big for them to deal with. So Galaxy Racers secure 4 kills, but they can't bring down that Dusa.
Yeah, you're at the point with your SNY, thanks to the status resistance and your natural stats. You're too tanky to be targeted, but you are easily ignored. Your damage just isn't there yet. Once we have the Scotty, then that'll change things a little bit. But Alacrity is still going to go down as he wasn't able to get away. A little bit of Caster's Curse there. He's totally isolated because Io's like actually kind of similar to Medusa. Your buildup of damage is kind of slow. It just kind of racks up off of this Aghanim Scepter. The ball's coming out over and over and over again. But you're incredibly tanky. You're so hard to bring down.
Oh, speaking of hard to bring down, that's also Gabby, and trying to walk through here as Bach has shown up and stopped the pressure onto him, at least for the moment. Still 20 stick charges. That's going to be enough for the walkaway. KYXY dead yet again. Armel, Yule Scepter lift up. Still so much damage coming through. The Sunray after a hook shot onto him. Boomy trying to save his Lesh. Doesn't even need to as they chase down and kill another hero from Galaxy Racers. 2 dead and pressuring the tower next.
Yeah, just look at all the kind of frontliners they have. Mars, they've got Clockwork, you've got the Medusa. Like, there's so many people. The current game state, obviously GXR are uncomfortable with the net worth lead, but they don't know exactly what that is. 8,000 net worth lead for TNC is very awkward, but GXR, there's not a whole lot they can do team fight-wise to contest that. They just have to try and outsplit push and stuff. And Mizu, he's going to get caught. Miracle, he has no hope of getting out of this one.
No, and obviously having that Scotty already done now on Dusa, you can see Gabby queuing up that item you were talking about. Rapier next. Baby. I like it.
Know your timings. That's a sign of a good Medusa player, is just knowing like when it's a good Divine Rapier game. As long as they get the Aegis, then finishing out that Divine Rapier is a very good idea. Like, I think you are unbeatable almost at that timing with an Aegis, with a Divine Rapier, with your level. Maybe you can get to 25, but I kind of doubt it.
Ooh, great find here in the jungle as well. Armel hits the stun. Can they find a secondary one? Alacrity will buy himself a little bit of time. TP away, but the spear right on the edge catches him. Oh, what a player.
A very crucial kill. Now TNC, they're going to start running down all the tier 2s. They're going to open up enough space hopefully to get themselves Roshan. 343 is going to die here as well. GXR, they just have nowhere to play on the map anymore. They are just going to get crowded in. Oh my goodness.
Boomy, he doesn't just have a BKB, he's got laser sights as he finds KYXY, gonna right-click him down to death. TNC just on full savage mode, going all the way in on Galaxy Racers here. Tower, yeah, like the way that they need to play this game now, if it like ever turns in that team fight, it was already tough as you mentioned, but I'm not really sure what the game plan is besides, you know, maybe contest for Roche. They have like, or I don't even know, we'll see. Roll in. Paulson tries to chase down this Phoenix, but there are a lot of heroes here. And TNC will be able to rebuff them yet again. Jump forward, Tim's already out there, gonna pop his BKB and turn and say, try and do some more damage to me there. Don't really have anything else left in the tank as 343, his ulti's gonna be popped. They have the Supernova out, and well, that's gonna be enough to stop TNC from actually going that much further, it looks like, as KYXY gets the jump in afterwards, able to catch onto the Mars. He's dead. Tim's doesn't have Supernova anymore. Still, it is so hard to fight into this Medusa, and she's just being a wall, keeping
Just
one
they
half
couldn't
of
actually
Galaxy
get enough
Race.
out of it just because they're so far behind. And now, it kind of feels like they have to contest Roshan, but it's going to be a very tough team fight for sure. As long as TNC don't do anything like really silly here, I feel like they could almost reset and wait for Phoenix Egg to come back if they really wanted to.
Right. There's something to maybe be a little bit concerned about. No egg here. They do have the arena though, as they're going to try and drop it out in a moment maybe. Oh, there's the arena. BKB already out from KYXY though. That keeps him away. Boomy goes in with that hook shot, the pushback afterwards. KYXY TPing away, but he dies in the duration of his TP. That is not the way that was supposed to go. Paulison jumps in onto all of them. Good silence and the magnetize afterwards. The disarm there onto Dusa. Heaven's Halberd putting in a lot of work. Maybe going to be able to reapply magnetize. Although you can see Miracle being burned and bullied and killed off in the end. It was too much damage as they have the spear follow-up now onto Earth Spirit. TNC. This team fight was never in doubt as Gabby is going to move on in, take down Roche, start walking down some lanes.
Again, GXR, they did a pretty decent job of forcing out BKBs, of kiting, of not like over-committing right away in the team fight, but ultimately TNC just have way behind the timing you want to be at. So he's... Oh, another BKB going to be forced. KYXY, who I think is really good choice of BKB, is doing a great job. They are actually going to get a kill for this.
This is pretty nice for them, as they'll be able to take down Bach, and now looking for Tim's. Lacrity does not have another Astral Step or a round of Resonant Pulse, but the jump in coming from Booby after all of the resources have been used. TNC gonna come in and try and take them down for some more. Lacrity actually goes in. It's the silence off, the roll in afterwards coming from Paulison. They're doing a good chunk of damage here as Lacrity again jumps back in towards the fray. Boomy almost dead, but will manage to get the TP out of there as the roll forward looking for more. Hollison's been doing a lot on this Earth Spear here as they come back in with KOXY, but it's just to his own death as Armel is too strong.
No.
He has way too much damage. And now just gonna walk away afterwards. They come back in with Medusa again. The Heaven's Halberd putting in some good work here for Miracle as Armel tries to juke his way away from those spirits. But you can see, you know, maybe his appetite was a little bit bigger than his actual stomach in that one. Tough.
Our IO does not have TP, so...
Oh, no.
Alacrity's like, good luck, I guess.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's mega dead. Can't relocate out of that one, buddy. He decides to go off for the racks. So part of me feels like they're just going to go for the tier 4 towers, and we'll be taunted in a little bit, but this is just such a hard hold against this Dusa Rapier with Aegis. There's just no answer, really. Hook shot in to the fountain. Boomy with no chill. And Gabby spamming out those lines. TNC looking real strong in this best of one. They don't want to get knocked out by any cheese, any IO. It feels like they've come up with a bit of an answer and just had some good answers for the whole game.
Yeah, they really did. The Medusa idea against IO is really nice. They are going to be able to get away the first life. Uh-oh.
Well, maybe a chance as they look for more here, but still so much on the line. KOXY turns onto him. The right click's coming through from Gabby. Gonna pop that stone form, run into the midst of all of them. I'm back on the clock right now. Oh, but the great stun, follow-up stun, and GG eventually called. TNC will take the series.
I was kind of hoping GXR was going to be able to kite it out around the fountain back and forth, but a great Mars Arena just ended up catching all of those heroes. They couldn't actually just keep playing around the fountain, and well, ultimately will end up losing that game. TNC, as you said, looking very good. Pick up Boomy, pick up Bocarino, win their very first game. And in fact, not just a game, but a full-on series. They won the best of one.
Absolutely. I think this is the result that a lot of people